Hello everybody, this is iFreedomTV broadcasting from Spiro, Oklahoma. Welcome to the show. I'm Richard Sisemon. Today we will have the regular program and we have Peter Stockton over here. Hello Peter.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, how are you, Dr. Richard? How are you, brother?
I'm fine.
Today's the day. Today is, I'm P. Stock, and this is iHipHopTV Live on iFreedomTV.
Yes. Well, so I'm very fine. Yeah,
good.
Today, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we come
so
back.
So we have a video for him, right? Let's run the video and get things started.
Yes.
And to our guest, Araf.
Okay, sure. Here we go.
Thank you. Let's run it.
If you ever pull a gun, within 0.3 of a second, a bullet better come out that chamber. I sent you to school so that you didn't have to do what I did.
I'm a winner in this bitch. You just beginning in the shit I can't lose. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just beginning in the shit I can't lose. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I be on hiatus, wait for the next move. I be on my super fly shit, blast it out of my mind with like 2 to 5 chicks that sticks. Yeah, I keep them in my repertoire. Bad bitches with more hips than Mardi Gras. Money on time, never go hungry cause the money's online. Never look bummy cause I own my clothesline. Getting bottle service without spending a dime. Nigga, I ain't lying. Send my dimes for the drinks though. Me and J Ghost in the mink clothes. Swimming in weed smoke, repping that East Coast. Say I'm worth it and working me with the deep throat. International celeb, young slim. Even and after I'm dead, I'm so fat. Forever after the bread. So utter another round of that bub like I said. Straight. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just beginning in the shit I can't lose. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just beginning in the shit I can't lose. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I be on hiatus, wait for the next move. Slide up on shorty in a foreign car. Wave juice already off the Parmesan, yeah. And I ain't even stumbling. My goonies watching everything going and coming in, so they don't want nothing in. So let me get back to my party vibe and a bunch of trim. Booty like a dump truck, mega slim. Looking like I'm making goods with a gang of friends. Cranberry with the kettle one, or off the pineapple and the little one. Tipsy, ready for the hit and run. She tipsy, ready for the hit and run. Cause this life is not the life for the dreamy ones. This life is not the life of an easy one. Louis the price of a flat screen TV, son. Hate the Mac, bet the beamer, how you lose one. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just beginning in the shit I can't lose. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just beginning in the shit I can't lose. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I be on hiatus, wait for the next move. She ain't seen a piece since a peace sign. I try to get deep with a feline. I give her what she needs so I can read her mind. But this bitch is burnt out like a D-line. I put your first place before I feed mine. George things, even reading between the lines. If I got it, you got it, such sweet signs. I got your back, you got my front, we getting compliance. Now you renegading, skipping from state to state. Money defeat the purpose of what you made. I gain fame as your ship just sank. I'm still afloat, my shit's in sync. Well, I'm a winner in this bitch. You just beginning in the shit I can't lose. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just beginning in the shit I can't lose. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I be on hiatus, wait for the next move.
Okay, we are back. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Dr. Richardson?
Oh, I'm fine. Now, how about you?
Pretty good, man.
Welcome back, and glad to be
Yeah.
yes. Okay, our audience. So we are live from Spiro, Oklahoma, from our main studio. Okay,
Yes.
welcome. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Yes.
Richard, I can't see you. I
Oh,
hear
okay.
you, but I don't see you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't have it. Huh?
Okay.
Everything is on. We're back on. Let me see. Everything is good. It should be good. I don't know why I can't see you.
Okay.
I can hear you. How's it looking on your end? I can see it.
Yeah, I can see both of you.
See it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So I see it. There we go. I see it.
Okay.
So Ken, what's going down this weekend? How are you today, sir? And what's
Pretty
going on
good.
in Cali today? Good.
Oh, man, a good day out here in the California sunshine. Feeling good, man. It's another good Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Always a good one. Always a good one. Anything new popping off or?
Good question. Actually, should be this Sunday. We got we're going to be featured on Hot Boy Turk mixtape.
Okay.
He's he was with the Hot Boys. With the Hot Boys, him and Lil Wayne, they just came out with a mixtape. Yeah,
I
so
remember Turk.
yeah, Turk. So we go be on his mixtape, me and Frank Stickum. So I got my single on there and Frank Stickum.
Frank Stickums.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
The single,
Yes, sir.
guess what? That's what's
Yes,
going
sir.
on.
Yes, sir.
I've been on that chick has been stuck in my playlist.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And I put that in Flo Fly's hand. So we're gonna see, and I know it's just that banger. I can hear it.
You see?
Banging in the club. It's one of those bangers that's gonna make it. It's interesting. You were talking about Frank Stickums back in the day. Not that long ago. I used to take artists down there. One of the most important in Southern music is a producer called KLC out of Baton Rouge. I don't know if you're familiar. They call him the drum major.
Okay.
It's called the drum major.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he's the one that has all them snares. He was in the LSU marching band and all that down in Baton Rouge. So he is a huge figure in the Southern music mood at any time, in the culture,
Wow.
So he did all that Get Out the Way for Ludacris and all that. He was with Master P. He did all the original No Limit production.
Okay. Well, I know who he is.
Yeah,
I know who that is.
Fiend and everybody, they all come from under.
Okay.
And Turk, it's interesting. That's definitely what we see.
Yeah. It's pretty dope. My homeboy is actually producing him, and his name is Young Balla.
Okay.
Young Balla on the beats. You're gonna be hearing him soon. He's doing some stuff with a lot of major artists. So that's pretty much how we got on there. So it's just kind of moving in the networking circle and just moving, man.
That's big, man. It's good for business. It's good for business. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. I like to see that progress, and gonna be looking for that mixtape. Because I'm telling you, everybody's gonna be rocking that on that chick here real soon.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
I can hear it in the club. I can hear it in the clubs now. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those hits. So the mixtape. So of course the song Frank Stickum doing, is it another song or is it the single from the?
It's gonna be the single. Yeah.
Single. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I Can't Lose. So yeah, we putting both of them on there. And like I said, with those songs, we just putting them everywhere. That's how we doing every single, just everywhere. Wherever people could get them. We putting them on different mixtapes. We putting them on different playlists, just everywhere. We gonna make sure you hear it.
Right.
For real.
That's huge. That's huge right there. That's huge. So it's gonna be a good summer. I can see.
Man, we ready to start promoting next week. If it's out tomorrow, we ready next week, man.
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, and I'm close. I'm on I'm on the female rap hunt for you. I'm gonna find you a dope female that's down, because man, I'm telling you, that I think right now with that I was reading about the City Girls, I didn't realize one of them was locked up, and I think Miami is pregnant. So,
yeah.
I heard, so that's all going down. So, I mean, we'll see. So there's room in that arena for another female artist, and I like to see him in the camp doing it.
Definitely. We man, a dope female artist that could really bring it. Come on. That's a whole nother. You see how Cardi B doing it?
Yeah, Cardi is big. Cardi is big. Yeah.
And the thing is, she can really rap, and she's hip hop. See, with her and Nicki Minaj, they not cute. They not just cute. They really rapping. They really bring it. They really bringing lyrics, and even if somebody's writing for them or whatever, hey, they bringing it.
They bring it.
So that's So if they got it like that, one thing I always say this: like, if you go really rap, you gonna have to compete with the East Coast. That's just how it is. If you gonna be one of the best, you gotta compete with the East Coast. The white, like Kendrick Lamar and everybody, the best from the West, competed with the East Coast. Period.
Right.
So if you ain't doing that, it's like, you'll be all right.
Yeah. They made their mark. They land down the law and everything, and everybody knows the story behind Kendrick. That's huge. The West Coast has always been, a connection with the East Coast anyway. Once they dropped that funk sound, they took that funk. A lot of people don't realize in Ohio, and you probably know this, they call it the funk connection. All those little towns from Dayton, Akron, all those funk fans came out of there. Wow. I mean, from Ohio Players, Heat Wave, Steve Arrington and Slave, Rogers and Zapp, they're all from those Ohio towns. One Way is so many. So that music and that air, I think, generated it fed right into the hip hop age when that came, because that funk was there. Yeah. It was always there. It was getting deeper. Groups like the Barcades, that was like one of the first early rap songs, Yeah. So back then, and that came out of that funk region. Down in Cincinnati, you got Bootsy Collins. Oh, man. It came out of there. Babyface and L.A. Reid. All in that
them dudes. Woo.
Yeah, all in that chord. Yeah. But, so there's a lot of history over there. So that connection is big with the West Coast.
It's always fun. I look at, it's the trip you just said, Steve Arrington and Slade. I was just watching one of their live shows, and it was that song, Somebody's Watching You. I already knew that, but that's Gin and Juice,
Yeah, Gin and Juice.
To me, the whole Death Row sound was nothing but Slave to me. Yeah. That was Death Row, Slave. Yeah, Slave. That was the whole Death Row.
You're right. Party Lights, they had Party Lights. Man. They had so many hits that come out of there in that region. Yeah, it's real big. It's real big, Yeah, so hey, Richard, we got a commercial. We're gonna run to the commercial. The Light of Life. Everybody should check this this item out. It's pretty inspirational, and it's available. And they'll give you the information on the commercial to tell you how you can order your Light of Life. Yes. We'll get right back with 2K Kent in the mix in the house.
Yeah, out here, man.
All right, run.
Hi, I'm Renee, the inventor of Light of Life. I would like to introduce you to the first ever USB battery-operated jewel piece. I would like to introduce you to the 3 Ps. It's the process, the product, and the passion. The process wasn't easy, but well needed. We had to get together, myself and my business partner, Lisa. We had to find the people who actually understood our vision and what we're trying to do. And let me tell you about the product. The product is absolutely amazing. You can wear it on your clothes. You can wear it on your bag, on a scarf, as a brooch. Some people I know that are going through a process. Maybe they just need an inspirational message just to get them through the day. But this is something that even if you can't be there, you can give them. In dark places, if you can't see, we have three different strobe lights. It's the on and off button, then we have the strobe, and then we also have the SOS in case you have some type of emergency or something like that. As far as the passion goes, I had a lot of friends and family, tell me I helped them through hardships and hard places in life. And I would always say something inspirational because I always feel like it's not the end of the world. If you just get through that day or you just get through that week, you can always find a way.
So Light of Life has been very helpful in my life. It's inspired me, it's been useful, and it's beautiful. Then I realized that this actually could be used as a light, and I got really excited. Now I clip it on my purse. I've worn it on a pair of boots. I've taken it to many musical concerts and used it when I needed to see in a dark area. As a matter of fact, yesterday when I was in the restaurant, I used my Light of Life to be able to see the menu.
I love Light of Life because, of course, it's beautiful, and I bought two of them, one for myself and one for my wife. She's a pharmacist and she worked at night, and sometimes she couldn't even find her keys. With Light of Life, it's a multifunctional jewel that she can use to light up her purse and find her keys.
Make sure you go to www.lightoflifejewels.com. Send that to somebody you care about, somebody you love, or somebody that needs it.
Okay, we are back. Okay, hello, Peter.
Yes, hey, we start back with 2K Pimpin' County. There it is. So he was talking about the mixtape, and that the mixtape coming out this summer, and any shows, anywhere anybody can catch y'all performing, or where the mixtape can be purchased outside or online, just to keep everybody on post where to look for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the mixtape will be on my mixtapes.
Okay.
And it'll be on Dat Piff for sure, because all the Turk mixtapes have been on Dat Piff, and my mixtapes, I looked at it like, okay, that's what he's been doing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it should be on Dat Piff. We'll put the link up too. We'll make sure we put that link up for everybody.
Yeah, definitely, because iHipHopTV, we definitely want to keep track and let all our viewers, stay on point with what's going down with 2K Kent, and stay on top of the projects. And we gotta like what's going on here, and it's something that I want to do. I'm working on building. I would like to definitely include you and Young Naz and some other artists. And the artists you work with, Frank Stickum. When I say you, that's you, Prophet City, Frank Stickums, the whole nine. Okay, that's the whole nine. So we'd like to do a nice hip hop show. To to kick things off. Sometime this summer we're gonna make it happen.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
iHipHopTV Live special.
Oh yeah, we
make
ready.
it happen.
We ready.
Yeah, definitely. So, and we're waiting on. I don't know if Naz is gonna be able to come through today, but I was looking at some stuff. I think you had some Fillmore Slim projects or stuff coming up.
Oh yeah, well, Fillmore Slim is Frank Stickum's father.
Oh.
Yeah. It makes sense now, huh?
Yes, it makes sense. Never knew that.
Oh, yeah. I should have mentioned that. Yeah, that's his father.
Wow.
So, it's so much in the works with Fillmore Slim. I heard he's supposed to do a movie. Snoop Dogg's supposed to play him. And once again, we're supposed to be on the soundtrack and, really get it going. So that's in the works.
Yeah.
And, maybe some more stuff. But, yeah, definitely. Frank has been telling me about it, keeping me updated with all that. Yeah.
Okay, that's huge.
Yeah.
I never knew that, man. This is a small post. Well, I mean, there's so much history around the Bay Area, and the music over there. So, and what's your earliest recollection as far as the artists? Because the Bay Area, everybody think of Too Short. They go back to Too Short right away. Rapping Forte.
Yeah.
I was up on rapping Forte back in the day. That was it. What other influences out of the Bay Area or the music history there that should be given a strong notice?
I would say as far as rap, Dangerous Dame. You had he was writing hits. I heard he wrote hits for Too Short, but all his early work was really good.
Yes.
You had MC Pooh. You had just so many people. Another guy from San Francisco, Cool Nut. If they was to check that out from back in the days, dude was super duper vicious.
Right.
Yes. RBL, of course, they made noise. Everybody know them. They made a lot of hits. It was so many hitters in the 80s and 90s, man. It's crazy, man.
And it's funny because a lot of people don't understand, especially on the East Coast, when they don't know about artists. It's like they don't hear about these artists, some of them, but they're doing huge things, and vice versa. There's artists on the streets in New York and other cities over here on the East Coast that a lot of people don't filter across. And that's the radio station.
Yeah.
Regional music and what have you. Because I remember too. You remember what's the group? Nappy Roots. Nappy Roots.
Yeah.
One of their members was from Oakland. Frank, so a lot of people didn't know that. He went to school in Kentucky, and that's where he met them guys.
Oh wow.
So it makes you. And then you got Digital Underground, and those guys, that put the map on and put the map in the Bay Area, as well as Tony on that side, which Frank Stickums is now a member of.
Come on, man.
So
it's crazy.
That's a huge thing, and it's a small world. The connections is great. So, and that just shows the history and the volume and everything that you're dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah, we learned so much from it. It's like, I'm thankful, because if it wasn't for me listening to them records, like I told Bobby, I'm like, you big bro, if I wasn't listening to you, and all that, I wouldn't even have did this. It was listening to you and Babyface and Teddy and all these influences, which really push the buttons. And that's a trip you asked that, because me coming up in the Bay. At that, like when I started producing, I really didn't follow what I seen there musically.
Right.
It was good, even though I did like it. Once I started playing keys and getting on the keyboard, I'm trying to do what Teddy Riley does. I'm trying to do what Devontae did. That was my whole thing. Rodney Jerkins and all that, So yeah.
Right.
He's chasing that.
New Jack.
Yeah,
swing.
Come on. Yeah, East Coast. Come on, East Coast. Musically, just had it on lock. On the West Coast overall, we got Dr. Dre, that really just pushed those buttons, that they really, really took it there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Other than that, that'd be the East Coast, with all that, New Jack Swing, just listen to that music, listen to them beats.
Yeah.
Tony sounded like they was from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
That's true. That Teddy Riley era was huge. I had a artist back in the day, Mr. Lou out of St. Louis, and we was up at the Sony Studios back when the Hit Factory was going up in Manhattan, and we had a girl group as well. And I went on the bus to give Nelly and his people, Tatum Polk and those guys, Mr. Lou's project, which they took it and receptive. But guess who was on the bus? Teddy Riley. He was sitting on the bus with him, you know, up there. Because Teddy used to have the bus with the studio on it.
Yeah, see, Teddy don't play.
He's the one who made Pro Tools and blew Pro Tools and all that stuff up back in the day. Wow. He's the one that really put it on the map. He used to travel around with it. Yeah. And, you know, and Teddy's from what? Harlem.
Harlem, yeah.
Harlem, you know. But it's amazing when you look at that and like Philadelphia's music scene, which is, you know, with people think of the Roots and Questlove and Will Smith. And then you got Philly International Records that's from there. A lot of people don't realize when Michael Jackson and Jackson 5 left Motown, they went to Philly International.
Oh, what? I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, they went to Philly International before he made his deal with Sony.
Wow.
You know, when it was for Warner Brothers back at that time. So it's just that music up here. But I find, and I don't know, how do you find, like, when I was in Philly, I noticed they don't support the local artists a whole lot. You know, the people. There's not a large amount of support. How do you feel? Do you feel that way on the West Coast? I think a lot of those places in the West Coast and the cities, Oakland and Bay, they support those artists.
They do. The only thing now, the thing is, like, you'll get supported all over, but the difference with the Bay and LA is the culture is different. So, for instance, even if you're a big artist, for instance, okay, coming up in the Bay, let's say when Tupac was out, All Eyes on Me.
Right.
You didn't see no billboards in San Francisco nor Oakland celebrating that. You didn't see nothing celebrating Hammer. You didn't see nothing celebrating In Vogue. You don't see nothing celebrating nothing. Now, when you come to LA, they really celebrate urban culture for real.
Right.
And you'll see, I could go, I was downtown, they got a mill called the Easy E. You go to Silver Lake or another area, they got Easy E painted on the wall. You know, it's just, they love hip hop culture. I mean, it's really supported here. So that's really like the big difference right there, you know, because I mean, if you do make it from up north, from what I've seen, the people who go further, you better come down to LA where it's at, you know what I'm saying? To really like Keisha Cole and, you know, Tupac and all them, they went further. They, you know, Tupac playing in movies, you know, doing commercial records, you know. You got Keisha Cole hooking up with Missy Elliott, doing stuff like that, you know, Kanye, you know, they you know,
Those bridges work.
Yeah.
Even Pharrell, I remember when they were in Philly running around pushing Pusha T in them when they first came out. They all came through Philly with that hip hop early.
Wow.
You know, back whenever they were the Clips. You remember
Yeah. Oh, man, I love everything they do. Man, that stuff was that was such a beautiful moment in hip hop. And I didn't even know they from Philly too. Wow, see, Philly got so much talent.
Actually, for Pharrell, they were from Virginia.
Oh, yes, right, Virginia.
Pusha T and them, they're all from Virginia. They came up behind, because I think Lady Gaga, there was a few of them. They were all on that, I can't think of the label name, but they were all writing for Timberland.
Oh, yeah, see.
Timberland and Magoo and all of them, they was all in that camp.
Yeah.
And then Lady Gaga went out and blew up on her own, and a few other artists, you know, come out of that camp that started out as writers. So
she was with them like that. Wow.
Yeah. She was down with Timberland, you know, and you know, it's a cross between, they say, from DC or whatever. I don't know if Timberland's truly from, but Virginia, DC's close, you know, especially that part, a couple hours away. So he's probably family down there, but that area is flooded with talent, you know, at one time, like all areas are. They just need to be heard.
Yeah,
you know,
that
they need the opportunity to get that exposure.
Yeah.
You know? So is there anybody on the radar that you're checking, you know, that you see that, like, I think we're going to hear some noise from this person, because lately in the hip-hop world, there's some artists coming out like Little Nas X. I haven't, until that song came out, I never heard of it.
Me either. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard to predict, because I be hearing so many good songs from so many artists.
Right.
My thing be like, now, You just gotta market that stuff right and really get it in people's face.
Right.
You know, and have your IG and all your social media stuff right. I mean, that's really what it is. Even for Lil Nas X, he probably, I know he was popping on social media. I never knew who he was. Then boom,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing him every minute.
He's out there. Yeah. That's what appears. There's a lot of them. Like last night we had what's his name with the hoodie? That got the song out now. What's the boy? The artist now?
A Boogie with the hoodie.
A Boogie with the hoodie.
Yeah.
They were in town last night. So he's another one came out of nowhere. That's off the radar. But these guys are out there. There's a circuit. They're out there making their moves. College radio, and that's what I want to ask you. How's college radio out there? Do you ever deal with any college radio stations?
You know what? We're about to deal with that now. We had never dealt with that really, but we're about to do that because, like, at a lot of times, especially when we first started, we just went straight to KMEL.
Yes.
Or whatever, or we had K-Poo and all that, but we're about to go there too with the college radio and really take it there. I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, you get it in there like a lot of the colleges, especially in the fall when the fall semester kicks off with the new freshman classes. A lot of parties, a lot of promotions, a lot of stuff going on. So that's good. And especially to get in with JP Jones, I was looking to come in. Looks like he tried to come in and I missed him. But we'll get him on. He's connected with all that down south. Because, you got the historical black colleges.
Yeah.
The historical black colleges down there, and that would be a good inroads, and we're going to open that up as well to make that happen for you. 2K Kent, Young Nas, the artists, Frank Stickums, the artists, we support those that support us, and we push it to the limit. Whenever we say iHipHop, we're talking about 2K Kent, Young Nas, and everybody. That's what it is. iFreedomTV. Same thing. We talk about human rights of all people, and it was founded, under Dr. Richard, founding that and a push for the human rights and the freedom of speech, and for the Laotian people, for Lao, and that's what I say. We got this hip hop. We got our own culture. It's a platform that allows everybody to say what they want to say and get it out there, and let's get it out there in a positive, because these times now, when you turn on TV, all you see is lying Donald Trump up there, lying about the lies that he lied about.
That's funny.
So I mean,
he's a comedian to me.
Yeah, it basically he turned it all into a joke.
Yeah,
but he's gonna get what's coming for him. But I believe, Dr. Richard, we got another video here from 2K Kent. Which one? The one
movie
on
trailer?
that chick. Let's do the trailer. That features Frank Stickum.
Okay.
And everything. So, Kent, you want to take us? You want to introduce the movie trailer? We're gonna run.
It's the trailer. Just a trailer. Dead End, starring Vivica Fox, and the song is "I Can't Lose." Frank Stickums. Come on now. We're here. Right. Oh, yeah. And by the way, go get that movie. That movie is out on Amazon, Hulu, iTunes, whatever you can think of. It's there, baby. Dead End. Starring Vivica Fox.
Okay.
All right. There it is. We're going to run the video. We'll be right back with you.
I knew you had it in you to get yourself out of whatever you got yourself into.
It's dope everywhere, every corner. I am king here.
I need you to cook.
Absolutely not. I can't cross that line.
You slip with Fitz? Oh, you're in the grave, dog.
I'm a winner in this bitch. You just getting in this shit. I can't lose. I'm a winner in this bitch.
Sports betting is a new Wall Street. It's safer, predictable, easy to manipulate. Use your VIP comps, pop bottles, get some hot girls, dazzle them. If you ever pull a gun, within 0.3 of a second, a bullet better come out that chamber. I sent you to school so that you didn't have to do what I did.
Man, I ain't gonna risk my big time hate for this small time play, bro.
You are not our target. Fitz is. Murder, kidnapping, drug manufacturing. That is what I love about this town.
There's no money better than drug dealer money.
Fucking move, motherfucker. Sorry. This ain't no fucking game, that's it.
That's it. Live, homie. Ain't no turning back.
There's just too much dope out here, that's it. Everybody got shit.
Sounds to me like we got some marketing problems, that's it. Putting the word to LA. You got 48 hours to take care of business.
Here we go. We are back.
All right. We're back with 2K Kids.
We out here.
Perfect.
We out here.
Yes.
You know, we just saw the trailer for DNA. Catch his track in there on his artist Frank Stickles performing on that soundtrack. Beautiful thing. So we just were talking. Hey, what's the how is that a part of the culture is the clothing culture and fashion, which we were just talking about doing something in the future for it. But what's going on? What's going on out as far as new hip hop styles in Europe from 2K Kent? This fashion report.
You know what I've noticed? It was going its way one time, you know, with all the tight clothes, but right now I think it's changing back to the original. I'm starting to see even youngsters, especially after that Tupac movie came out, they was wearing Karl Kani. Have you seen the Migos and them wearing some of the older vibe stuff, but still doing the new stuff. So, you know, I think it's cool. I see some people going a little too far. It's cool to be Mystique sometime, but you know,
right.
You know, it's cool. I think it's coming back around though, and you know, people. One thing that I noticed is getting to the rock and roll, so people could kind of have a rock and roll skateboarder look.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because I noticed Fila had made a big return. I mean, next thing you know, I see Filas everywhere. People wearing Filas everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's out, and then it went dormant. Then it looks like they brought back the exact same shoe. You know, and just start pushing it again.
Yeah.
They opened the warehouse up. But the skinny leg jean fashion, that's out today. See, I grew up, you know, when we were kids, the baggy pants and Timberlands.
Yeah. See?
Baggy pants and boots. You know, T-shirts, big T-shirts.
Real era.
Yeah. You know, and I still can't get to the skinny legs yet.
You know, it's just, I don't know, I guess when times change, and, you know, everything changed. You know, especially if you look at the neighborhoods and stuff now, it's totally different from when we was growing up, you know, because I would say the economy changed everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a different influence as soon as you walk outside. Yeah.
Yes, it is, because you're right. That's the major point, the economy, you know, where hip-hop was created, you know, basically out of poverty, you know, the poverty, finding something to do on that Friday and that Saturday night. You know, you have the DJ with the turntables, and you go over to the, you know, you take that back to the days where, you know, the economics, you know, haven't really, they got to get better for the people. You know, I mean, it's made strides, but it's still nowhere near equal the way it should be.
Yeah.
So I mean, so the hip hop music, at least that gives us our platform to keep pushing that issue, you know, for people to empower themselves and the raps, you know. Through music, you know, we depend on our intellectual property. You know,
come on,
everybody got it. You know, in 2K Ken's mind, he's making tracks, writing songs, producing people. You know, that's your intellectual property. You make your living off of that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have you get up and make it work. And that's what people, that's a great role model. And I just want to shoot that out, that, you know, your work, you know, you do everything legitimately by the book. It's the sweat equity is in my view. From the years when I first met you, you're still working, and your levels, the come up is on it. It's like a privilege to see that happen.
Man, you know, man, thanks a lot. I mean, I even feel that way myself, like, because cool. I mean, we all been through so much, so just to have anything and just do something. We're just trying to do something to make a difference. It all matters. Any little thing. Yeah.
And that's for sure. And we're gonna get depth, and we're gonna get into a lot more conversation here in a minute. We got another video here, Dr. Richard.
Yes.
We're gonna go with the 2K Kent, the commercial, the what I call the preview to on that girl,
on that chick. Apple commercial.
Apple commercial. Yep, that's on the Apple.
Do we have in here? So
yeah, we have it. It's a short one. Are we have that one, or
it should be a minute.
Yeah, we ran it last week. I have the full version.
Okay.
Run that video. While we find that one, let's pull back and run. We have one of those Young Naz videos. Okay, let's hit them with Young Naz and come back and pull the 2K special on.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the show tonight. And we have here something nice for you. Vibes. Coming to the stage, we got Young Naz and Lenny Williams. Come on, give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. All right now. Please, feel free to spit your ism at one of these ladies, man. Young Naz, do your thing, boy. Ride through the city with the top down. Word run the town, now we hot now. Got a sale on my line for a whole pound. The fans tapping in, I'm from Moscow. Rockin' big crowd, let the money pal. I'm a king in America with a gold crown. And I can't stop, won't stop. Illin' with the rap, me, my uncle Lenny Williams playing this out in the mansion. Diamonds dancing like Big Payback with James Brown. This is overcome like a smile that was once a frown. You have to overstay cause I'm giving the guidelines out. I'm exclusive like Jumpman with white owls. Used to dream about this when I was just a child. And these designers I wear, you couldn't walk a mile. Got the gift to gab, I speak it fluently in so many places for big faces like it's two of me. Yeah, can you feel the vibe? I just want you to feel the vibe. Can you feel the vibe? I just want you to feel the vibe. Just feel the vibe. Just go ahead and feel the vibe. Can you feel the vibe? Can you, ay. You know that, in the Hall of Fame like a Bill Russell throwback. Take a Kodak, it's monumental and certified on my credentials. Yeah, maneuver around the roadblocks, upper echelons, these ladies on the boat dock. Okay, here's some game to leave with you, and I'ma let Lenny go to sing it to you.
Baby, come on, let's feel this vibe. Come on, we don't need no sleep. Let's get to the finer things. The best in life are free. I never bring sand to the beach, but you were so in reach. You were my fantasy. Hey, oh yeah, you were my fantasy, baby. Yeah. Oh, no compromising for the G's. You know it's about them Benjamins. You're talking about me, girl. When you're talking about me, baby, we be vibing. We be vibing. Smoking, baby, we be making love. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Here we go. So we come back. So
that's big.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We're back live with 2K Kent. iHipHopTV live. Here we go. And we just was talking about behind the scenes about the old school music and the new school sound, bringing, that's what hip hop is, recycling. Taking something and flipping it and making it yours. Do you feel, Kent, that that's still the foundation of hip hop today, or we got away from it?
Nah, it's the foundation. I mean, even when I heard Ella May, even though she's an R&B singer,
yes.
When I heard her single that she came out with, the big one, when I first heard it, I'm like, damn, this is like Make It Last Forever. You know, like, oh, they did it. And so, like, off top, man, like, even when I first started doing beats and calling myself producing, I understood, like, okay, I knew a lot of, people in hip hop was sampling and stuff. So I decided, let me go back and listen to what they was growing up on. And one of the first tapes that I bought a tape. It was P-Funk All-Stars, and it blew my mind. I wasn't the same after that. I was like, I can't believe, what? Y'all really did this? Oh my God, what? I didn't, oh my God. So
I'm going to give you one right now. You're talking about P-Funk All-Stars. It was an album from Parliament, right? It was called Glory Holla Stupid. I don't know if you remember that. Glory Holla Stupid. It got the black hole in it.
Okay.
Because Philip Wynn, that was funny because Philip Wynn from the Spinners fame, he was from the band The Spinners. He was the voice, the sound of the Spinners. Went with George Clinton, and they done that album together. There's some stuff on there you're going to see that you're going to be like, yeah, thanks for letting me know that one. But it's one of their last recorded, one of their, and well, they still record. George is everywhere. But, in that era when they was putting out albums, new material, Glory Holla Stupid was that one.
Yeah. And it's a trip, too? My homie JT, the bigger figure from San Francisco.
Yes.
When we first started rapping, he had us in the studio and, we did a few projects with him. However, once I had a George Clinton sample in my head called Presence of a Brain.
Yes.
And I wanted to sample it. And one day at the studio with JT, George Clinton was there, and he okayed me to sample the song. Yes, I met Mr. Dr. Funk.
Yes. Ain't that a special treat?
Oh, man.
Ain't that special? That's music history.
Man.
Those guys
For
play.
real. Yeah.
Pull music off the shelf and put it out.
Mm-hmm.
And there was just hits, and so much of his music is the backbone of hip hop foundation today. A lot of starting back with De La Soul, they started
everybody, man,
and then it went on
man.
There. Everybody took it. But there's always something, because music being regional, there's certain albums and songs that we might have got on the radio waves and everything out here, but y'all didn't get out that side. It's the program directors that control. The single off of the album over here might be a different single off the album over there.
Yeah.
Rocking through.
I noticed that. Yeah.
And another thing that, and I want your perspective, maybe you have insight on it. The R&B, the male R&B. There is no real male R&B artist in that slot.
Yeah, I mean, and I've been saying this for a long time. All we got is Chris Brown. You know why? I'm going to put it to you like this, and I'm going to keep it real. All these people that everybody ever grew up on, from the Temptations to even Parliament, to Jodeci, R. Kelly, all these greats, they came from church. And it's like church people don't want to sing no more. And if you get the regular people, like you do got some people who got the gift. But man, if you ain't coming from church, most of the time, it's like, Bobby Brown, all them sung in church. That's why they so good.
That's a good point.
The church, man, if you ain't in churches, even me, I didn't grow up going to church, but my cousin Crawford City did. So by the time I started playing music and it was in me and I was serious, he started taking me to church. And then that's how I even seen, I was like, wow. I was like, oh, this, what it is. And that's what made me greater, just learning from that, just being around that and hearing them play. Yeah,
and you're right, because that's where I started singing. My singing started in the church, with the Young Angels Choir. We sang in the church, and then choir in high school, and in school, rather, even before high school. Because now I don't think they have that. We played instruments, I read music, everything, everybody did.
And I'm going to tell you something, bro. And I tell people this, and when I tell people this in LA, I blow their mind. But I'm from Fillmore. I grew up in the Fillmore district. But however, my era of when we were growing up, nobody played instruments. We didn't grow up with nobody playing instruments. So that's why I look at myself as a miracle child, because I wasn't around it at all. I mean, nobody played nothing. You had a few people may play the little drums in church and nothing, but it was nothing. It was nothing celebrated at all. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
How many instruments you play?
I really play keyboards. I play keyboards.
Okay.
Yeah, piano keyboards. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's my main thing. I'm learning guitar.
That's a main.
Yeah.
That's a main, you know.
Yeah.
But you're right. I see that today. These kids, you know, they don't have that, you know, they have the electronics. Now they got their MPs, their MIDI productions, or they got their Fruity Loops or whatever, and they're making tracks. They don't understand the foundation. But what's amazing is that they do understand, self-taught, by learning that they're creating quality music from even not having that background.
Yeah, because the dynamics change. You don't gotta do a Freddie Jackson record no more and have all them chords on it and bass changes and know what you're doing. You ain't gotta do that no more, you know.
No, you don't.
But if you do got that skill, you gonna make some cold ass tracks though. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, you are.
Even when you sampling. I even learned that from Teddy Riley. Like, damn, this dude could play, but he still samples and does all that. I took after that. Like, yeah, you gotta know how to play. There's no way around it. I'm trying to be like that.
Yes,
Just feel me.
You're the right move, bro.
Come on.
Because you can't. That's one thing that stays with you. Once you know how to play, you'll always play.
Yeah.
You'll always know how to play. And that's great words of wisdom from 2K Kit, y'all.
Come on, man. We're going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you.
That's it. Yeah. So, we're getting down to the end of our time here. And it's always a pleasure. Hope to see you next week.
Yes, sir. We out here.
Be here. Okay, we're gonna anything you want to do, let me know throughout the week. If you want to have any guests, whatever, bring them up. You're more than welcome. And I'm going to try here in the next week or two to line somebody up. And I'm gonna start running some female auditions through you, so you can scout them out yourself and make it happen.
Let's get it, because we're ready to get something started. Yeah, we need some more artists for real.
Big thing, 2K Kid, shouting out from LA, La La Land. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Young Nas who couldn't make it. We got Brother Salton. So he's the man playing, always behind the scenes, making it happen. And all of our viewers out there that follow us on iHipHopTV Live and iHipHopTV.com. Keep it coming. Everything, the future's bright. We're going no way but up with 2K Kent driving.
Okay.
We out here, man.
Okay.
Let's get it going. We out here.
Yeah. All right, brother. Peace and blessing. And until next week, man, be safe out there, bro.
All right. Okay. See you guys.
Okay. Thank you for joining us.
You too. Okay. Good. Sir.
Thank you. All right. iHipHopTV Live. Another great Saturday.
If you ever pull a gun within 0.3 of a second.
With you live. Next week we'll be on. Hopefully JP, I missed him. We get him in next week. So stay tuned for iHipHopTV Live every Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace. All right. If we have
If you ever pull a gun, within 0.3 of a second, a bullet better come out that chamber. I sent you to school so that you didn't have to do what I did.
I'm a winner in this bitch. You just getting in the shit I can't lose. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just getting in the shit I can't lose. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I be on hiatus, wait for the next move. I be on my super fly shit, blast it out of my mind with like 2 to 5 chicks that sticks. Yeah, I keep them in my repertoire. Bad bitches with more hips than Mardi Gras. Money on time, never go hungry cause the money's online. Never look bummy cause I own my clothesline. Getting bottle service without spending a dime. Nigga, I ain't lying. Send my $5 for the drinks though. Me and J Coast in the mink coast, swimming in weed smoke, repping that East Coast. Say I'm worth it and working me with the deep road. International celeb, young slim, even and after I'm dead, I'm so fat, forever after the bread. So order another round of that bub, like I said, straight. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just continue in the shit I get loose. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just continue in the shit I get loose. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I'll be your hiatus, wait for the next show. Slide up on shorty in a foreign car, wave juice already off the Parmesan, yeah. And I ain't even stumbling. My goonies watching everything going and coming in, so they don't want nothing in. So let me get back to my party vibe and a bunch of trim. Booty like a dump truck, mega slim. Looking like I'm making goods with a gang of friends. Cranberry with the kettle one, or off the pineapple in a little run. Tipsy, ready for the hit and run. She tipsy, ready for the hit and run. Cause this life is not the life for the dreamy ones. This life is not the life of an easy one. Louis the price of a flat screen TV, son. Hate the Mac, bet the beamer, how you losing one. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just continue in the shit I can't lose. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just continue in the shit I can't lose. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I'll be your hiatus, wait for the next move. She ain't seen a piece since a peace sign. I try to get deep with a feline. I give her what she needs like I can read her mind. But this bitch is burnt out like a D-line. I put your first place before I feed mine. George things, even reading between the lines. If I got it, you got it, such sweet sign. I got your back, you got my front, we getting compliance. Now you renegading, skipping from state to state. Money deplete, defeat the purpose of what you made. I gained fame as your ship just sank. I'm still afloat, my shit's in sync. Well, I'm a winner in this bitch. You just continue in the shit I can't love.